Hey, welcome to the video surprise of the day. Today's video surprise and a 2020 Lexus GS350 Sport. This is the rear-wheel drive one, and this is the final goodbye for this vehicle, unfortunately. And I think it still will sell this vehicle, but they need to make some changes. Before you get started, please remember to hit the subscribe button, the bell icon when you be notified new videos, and I really appreciate that thumbs up. This helps the channel a lot. Thank you very much in advance. So what you see is the Atomic Silver. Atomic Silver is a very beautiful color, and you can see a lot of different shades. And also Super White is another beautiful color. Thank you for the opportunity from Lexus of Pleasanton for letting me test drive this vehicle and film this video for my wife as well too, so she could look at this vehicle during these hard times right now. And you can see the front has a nice mesh grille, and there's a nice lights as well too with the swoosh, with the check mark, I would say. If you do a quick walk around this vehicle, you notice the color is really beautiful. Atomic silver, different shades at different angles. And the tires are staggered, by the way, too, so I'm going to point that out if you guys are looking at this thing. So you can't rotate them. So the tires in the front, 235, the back is 265. You can see another look of the mesh grille, which is my favorite, and I know it's a love and hate for some of the people that's out there. But it looks really good if you see it in person, in my opinion, okay? Got that Sport badge, and sorry there's still some stickers and stuff out there because this vehicle is still brand new and the dealer is still trying to sell it. And you're going to take a look at the tail light, very similar to my car as well. The tail lights, that's not different, and also the exhaust tips are the same as in my model as well, the non-Sport. You can see the spoiler is a bit different on the Sport. My other one wraps around. This one's more integrated in the trunk. So that's something that you immediately know that's different. As you open the trunk, you can see there's quite a bit of room over here, and it's well insulated, well carpeted overall. Nice. And also, my model doesn't have this net over here somehow for the first aid kit, but this one has it in particular. You got the non-question hinges. And this is a power trunk, so you just press the button when you're done, then the trunk will close. Or you could do it on your remote as well too. So something to keep in mind. So this one has the floor mats currently in there, and that's the driver floor mat. None of them are used, by the way. If you're looking for a Lexus GS350, it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle, and it drives a lot more nicer than front-wheel drive vehicles. Yes, it does cost us a little bit more because there's actually more components as well too. So let's take a look at the back over here, and my favorite color is this red over here. So there's a name for that, and also has a nice trim piece, and there's a name for that as well too. So, and the red actually looks a little bit more darker than you see on the camera over here. I don't know, my camera didn't pick up the red that well, but it actually is a lot more beautiful than what you see over here. Take a quick glance. This one has the door molding piece, and you can see the seats have forward, you got thigh extender, lumbar support, and back support, and also you can see the power windows, power locks, power mirrors, and also there's an auto button as well too over here to rotate the mirrors. You also have 3 different setups for the seats as well too, so 3 different drivers. So you just adjust the hit set, then you hit the number to set, and also if you want to retrieve that number, just hit the button which number you want, and it moves the seat to your position. So very simple, very easy to use, and everything is very beautiful. And actually these lights on the doors do light up there on the little metal light at night. You can see this is on my vehicle as well too. I can show you that special feature if there's enough comments below if you're interested. And you can see the steering wheel over here, a lot of controls on the left for the radio. The front is for controlling the up down. I'm not going to go too much detail on that, otherwise it'll be a very long video. And you can see this one has very beautiful leather seats. Real leather, not the imitation leather, Lux. That's on another vehicle. And nice headliner, black headliner, so you don't have to worry about getting it dirty or anything like that. So I have a thing that I have to clean my headliner once in a while because it gets a little bit dirty because mine is a different color. It's not black, which it was. So you can see over here in the back over here, you see 2 people very comfortably. 3, you could fit in if it's not 2 big people. 3 big people. So I'm going to show you the other side as well too, so a little bit more in the trunk as well. Sorry, they're still wrapping on this because the vehicle is very new. And you actually have, you can lock the vehicle as well too. By pushing the button over there on top of the door. You can see there's enough leg room, not a super lot of leg room, not compared to the GS350, which just have more leg room because that's based on the Avalon. You have also leather on the elbows over there. And this one retails for $57K or so with destination. 22 mpg overall, 19 city, 27 highway because it's an F Sport. If you were to get the regular one, it's just going to be a 23, a little bit better overall, and 28 in the freeway. So take a look at the front over here. You know, notice that the seats are still very comfortable. You have a lot of amenities for the controls as well. On top of that, you have a very nice shareable armrest as well over here with the entertainment. Entertainment mouse is a little bit dated. Keep that in mind, the infotainment is a little bit dated. So, you know, if you want some new technology, the infotainment is not it. Lexus didn't put any money into that, unfortunately, lately. And you got 2-level glove compartment as well, too. So, that's a quick rundown of the interior, pretty much, from the driver's side to the back side. And also, you also have the power window button as well here. And also the power lock as well, too. So, you can see the nice contrast in color right here. You know, the different red and the black. So it's a nice, very reliable vehicle as well too. And keep in mind the S-Sport does go through tires a little bit more than, say, the regular one I have, the 18-inch, which I can rotate tires. I have the base model. So they only come in 2 trims right now. So, but you could get different packages. And let me look at the mesh grille and also the check mark for the LEDs, daytime running lights. As we open the door over here, we're going to take a look at the hood over here and tell a little bit about the engine as well too. So as we approach to the hood of the vehicle, you notice that the color is very beautiful on this exterior as well too. So the engine makes 311 horsepower. So it's a 6-cylinder, 3.5 liter engine, and the one I'm showing you is a rear-wheel drive. There are models with the all-wheel drive as well. The rear-wheel drive is 8-speed, the all-wheel drive is 6-speed, 0 to 60, 5.7 seconds. This is pretty fast overall. It's not going to be a sports car by any means, but you know, as a family sedan or you know something that is luxurious, this definitely meets the need. And we look over here, the hood is well insulated, so your engine noise is well insulated from the interior as well too. Also, you notice that these covers over here are easily removable, and right next to that is actually the fuse box. So you need to troubleshoot that, or your mechanic needs to do that. Engine cover, you can actually remove and take a look, but I advise you, if you're not sure, maybe watch my other video in detail for when you remove it. So you notice the cover here has very good quality as well too. And notice that close is very solid. Lexus vehicles and Toyota vehicles tend to last very long, so even though it's very expensive, over the long term, this vehicle will definitely be worth it. So that's if you want to spend the money on it right now. So as we sit in the driver's seat, you probably notice that it's very comfortable, and you have the big maps over there. You can shrink the screen as well if you like to split it. So you don't need the big screen. Yeah, actually there's an arrow to change it, so you actually have maybe say the radio screen or something on the other screen. And a little bit more on the trim. It looks really beautiful. You can see that over there near the glove compartment. You know, it's just very special. And you got the different temperature controls. You got the ventilated seats. You got the Eco, Normal, Sport, and Sports Plus. You also have a snow button as well too. So if you take a look at the storage over here, there's a lot of storage over there as well too. But note there's no sunglass holder, so keep that in mind. So that's one of my sacrifices. And you got the start and stop button. You got the, you know, the MPG after refuel. You got the miles per hour. You got the temperature control, and also the gas level as well too. The brake I have is and these. The good thing is automatic brakes. You don't have to remember to remove them. Once the automatic brake light is enabled, you just shift it to to reverse, for example. They unlock the brakes. Shift it back to park, they'll lock. Over here, you also have the stability control, the lights, and also the warm seats. A little bit storage over there. You can probably see that over there as well too. So some other controls for the light, the dash, upright, and very nice, very simple. Been out there for a while, a little bit. I think the 2016 I'm on, the 2020 I love the controls, and you know you got the nice touches for the special items over here on the 2020 model, whereas the 2015 some of the items were a little bit awkward at times, I think. So you got a little back view over there. I'm not going to go through the steering wheel because I already did that in my other video. This one does have the Sport logo, and you can see in the center of the steering wheel. The front, you got the moonroof. In the back, you got more lap lights. And you could also have a little armrest here as well too. All you need to do is pull this thing down over here and open the compartment. So once you open the compartment, you got a lot of space over there. So you can put sunglasses over here, maybe, for example, or something light. Not gonna throw a bunch of stuff. Then you also have the magic cup holders that slides out over here. Very nicely done. So in the back you do have a 12 volt, 120 watt, and also the 2 vents, but not climate control buttons or. Okay, so when you take a look, and the steering wheel I'm not going to go into, but it has the F Sport logo on this in particular, and you can see the back, the front view looks really beautiful. It's not that dated. I don't know why people say it that way. I want to show you a little bit about the seats. The leather seats are really nice, not like the new Lexus, the invitation on the base model. The leather smell does come with these seats. A little disclaimer, so the people that is curious about the leather seats, you do need to maintain them, okay? So one thing to note, if you have the new Lux, the invitation leather, you don't have to do much, and they will last probably longer than the leather. And as we look here, I do want to mention a little bit on the tires as well, since this is a review, pro and con of it. So these are staggered wheels. These wheels look really well, really beautiful, and the 5 spokes outways are just gorgeous. All right, the tires are different sizes, 265, 235s in the front. Okay, they're both 19-inch. Okay. But keep in mind, you can't rotate them. That means your mileage on them will vary. You may not get that good mileage on the tires. So you may need to spend more money on the tires maybe, and you may need to get alignment and stuff like that. So that's something that might be something that rubs you wrong. Then this may not be for you. So if that's okay with you, then then this is the car for you. So another thing I noticed that Lexus has been doing on these vehicles is like they're pushing the leases all the time on this vehicle. They're not doing that much for purchases, and that kind of hurts the product, in my opinion. Because a lot of people want to buy, but you make it. There's no incentive to buy, and basically you want to buy a lease or buy as a certified pre-owned or second owner type of car. Then, because not many people want to spend big bucks on a vehicle, or or just want to lease it. So those are the options out there. And another look at the wheel. I really appreciate a thumbs up. That helps the channel a lot. If you have a comment about this GS350, or you drove a GS350 in the past, or the older GS300, maybe you want to share a comment below, and share this video. So this is the last and final goodbye for this vehicle. I do want to make this as a tribute to the GS350 because I'm a fan of it. There's a lot of followers in these vehicles. I know in these updating and refreshing, if they did that, this model will probably survive. But Lexus hasn't done that, unfortunately. I wish they did. So thumbs up. See you next time. Bye.